can make that money work for you. So I guess the first thing I would tell you is to look at money like another person that could go to work for you. Change your mindset about money, right? So you can either spend all your money or you can invest some of your money, right? No one's telling you to stop having fun. No one's telling you to stop flossing, stop buying all the stuff you want to do. Just buy it from money that you've earned, right?
Right.
As an investment. If I invest money and then that investment yields or makes money for me, I'm going to use that money that I made to then buy the purchase. So it's a little bit of delayed gratification, but I know that that money's still working, even though I got this new money to buy the purchase that I want. Right? Or I could just go spend the $5,000 and then have to go back to work to make more $5,000. You know, so it all comes down to developing a habit. Saving is a habit. Spending is a habit. Investing is a habit. And the only way you replace a bad habit is with a better or a good or a better habit to take its place. Otherwise, shipwreck is waiting for you, my friend. But yeah.
Oh my goodness. This episode has been filled with so much advice. I mean, just being responsible with your finances.
Thank you so much for all the knowledge you've shared today. But one thing that really gets me is all this talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum. Who knows? There's so many things, Nano. I don't know. I feel tempted. Like, I definitely should have jumped on Bitcoin years ago when my friend told me, because now she's balling out of control. So I don't want to miss the trend again. What do you say? What do you think about cryptocurrency?
Well, it's here to stay, that's for sure. And it's not a trend. It's actually the future. And so right now, what I would do is I would buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Those are the three that I think that you should hold on to, whether they go up or they go down, just because they have a great adoption in the space, right? People are, those are the ones that are becoming above the fray, other than the other ones. There's over 1,000 different coins out there, and so pick the one you like. If you like Dogecoin, the reason why Doge, I don't really buy it, but you should if you have some money to throw away, just because it's literally started as a joke, and now it's one of the coins that's one of the biggest ones, the most well-known ones, but there's no actual value for it. Like, you can't use it for anything else. So that's why I wouldn't really be like buy a whole bunch of it, but I would buy some just because I know, just out of sheer cynicism that the world is in right now, people will just make it run up just so people can make some money. Kind of like with these NFTs and stuff like that just started as just a gimmick, and now they've got mass adoption, and now they're here to stay, right? But the other ones are more assets in the sense of they actually are, they deliver a service, they deliver a different way to do digital currency in and across the world. So with crypto, it's real. It's not going anywhere. It's just going to get better and better. So it's about picking the right horses in the race and holding on to them. It's not one of these get rich quick like everyone thinks it is. I remember when I think Bitcoin was around $83 is when I heard about Bitcoin. $83 a coin. And I had $7,000 in my pocket, but I didn't know how it worked. I didn't understand it. But I best believe if I had bought $7,000 worth of, BTC, you probably wouldn't even know me, and I'm your brother. I would have bought an island somewhere, right? So these are assets, just like you would hold Apple for life. That's why, just like you'd hold Amazon, right? You would just say, you know what, I'm going to buy this and hold on to it. And it's what you need to understand about investing mostly. I know I don't want to get long-winded. I know we've been on this for some time, but is that when you invest, it's not, I'm going to put this money in and I'm going to take this money out. When you choose to invest, it's how long can I invest this money for? What's my risk window? Am I low risk, medium risk, or high risk? If you say, let the dice fly, whatever happens, happens, that's high risk. You might win, you might lose. Right? If you say, no, I want to make sure my money's here. I don't want to lose not even a cent, not even a dime. Put it under the mattress, stroke it at night, give it a kiss every night. You know what I mean? But if you're willing to take some risk, because the markets are volatile, then I would put that money in and just let it ride, and add money to it. If you add $1 a day to your investment account, you will never lose. If you buy $1 USD every single day, some days you'll lose, some days you'll win. But guess what? You live to fight another day. So when you're investing, you have to change the way you think about investing. It's not, I'm going to put $1,000 in, and in like 3 years, I'm going to be a millionaire. It's nothing like that, right? It's just a strategy to cast your bread upon many waters, and after many days, it shall return to you. After how many? The Bible says many. So don't just assume it's going to happen in 30 days.
Wow, thank you so much. That really cleared up some of the questions I had in my mind about it because, like, honest to God, every day someone's saying, you could become a millionaire to me, whether it's in my Instagram DMs or my brother coming down to visit me because he's getting into crypto. Like, with all these different I just felt like I was missing out again on something that was going to be big. But I'm glad to really understand that it's not another get rich quick scheme. It's something that you could really set down to understand, just like investing, and get into the market and really try and make some money if you have that extra money to invest. So thank you for that share.
Oh, yeah, no problem. And the thing is, if you really want to make money in the markets, do what the banks do. Like, that's why I really want people to understand. You don't have to feel like you're Mr. Small Potatoes or Mrs. Small Potatoes here. You don't need a lot of money. All you need is understanding. And there's tons of information. Like I said, YouTube University, there's great companies that are out there. They're not fly by night. And you just get in there, learn their marketing plans, learn what they're doing, what the strategy is, and then make it your own. Learn, listen, be willing to learn, right? As a young person, you should want to know how to make money. Retiring at 35 was my goal. It wasn't. I wanted to retire at 37. I got to retire 2 years early because I studied, the marketing plan. You know what I mean? And so coming back out of retirement to share with people and teach young people is not because I need to come back. It's because I want to be able to be of service to a generation of people, And so at Gravitas Capital, one of our things is we just love teaching young people how to leverage the markets. And the best way to do that is in the Forex market, because that's what the bank does. Every single day they play Forex. $7.2 trillion is being moved, right? You're going on a trip to Africa. What do? You change your money from Canadian to US. Then you get to Uganda, from US to shillings. Someone made money when you did that, right? And you get to be like the bank, and you, with your $50, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to hope that the US dollar goes up today. That's it. So I'm not telling you to go learn how to trade Forex. That's not what this is. I'm just saying, start thinking differently about how your money can become a person who goes to work every day. They clock in 9 to 5, or if they're open for the London market, you can have money working for you 18 hours a day, right? So it's just super important to change the way that you think about money and how to make money, because your two hands, your 2 feet can only be in one place at one time. So I hope that helped.
Yes. All right. No, that was beautiful. Well said. You got to learn. We all need to take responsibility for how we're going to make our own money work for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, if we're trying to break generational poverty and increase our legacy and our generational wealth, we have to start, even if it's just $50 a month, or even if it's $50 a year. If we start small, understand the market, understand what our money is doing, and think like the banks, I'm sure we can start that conversation and in turn help us make better, pretty much be more responsible with our finances.
Well, Horrasias, we just want to thank you so much for joining us today. We really have learned a lot, and we know that our listeners have learned a lot. If you're listening today and this has been helpful to you, or you found some information, please share with your family and friends, because we all want to be working together to get to that next level up. If you want more information about Horrasias's firm, Gravitas Capital Holdings, we will have links connected in our social, so please feel free to link and reach out. If you have any questions you'd like us to forward to him, again, leave them in the comments. We'll be glad to connect and get those answered for you right away.
Mm-hmm. Please take a moment to leave us an honest review and rating on iTunes. They really help us out when it comes to our ratings on the show. So we make it a point to read every single one of your reviews, okay? So please leave us a review right now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get new alerts on every time I post a new episode.
This has been Jess and Jem on The Immigrant Take. We'll catch you next week.